Here's a run, and Josh Jacobs off the right side. And that's a good start for the ground game with a first down for Green Bay. Up across the 25, he goes with a 9-yard run.
But he can just, Jordan Love can stay in the pocket, spread it around. He's got a lot of great weapons that catch the ball, and they rely so much on Josh Jacobs in the run game, too.
Good throw over the middle here, and it's complete. Musgrave has it. That's another Packer first down.
They do a great job limiting how many third down opportunities there are.
On the fake, it's Love. Bouncing around, slings it near side. It is caught. Oh, that was a beauty. It's Gene and Reed.
Coach LaFleur knows that. You see all those bodies up there at the line of scrimmage right now.
And they're going to run it. Jacobs, long way to go. Wow, he got there. Sweat leads the team in sacks. 8.5 for him now. And he makes the play in a 3rd and long for Love. Stands in, zips it, and it's intercepted. Another turnover. C.J. Gardner-Johnson has it. Looking for blocks. And he's inside the 40. 3rd and long. Williams in deep trouble. Here comes Micah Parsons. Zips it away and incomplete, out of bounds. Parsons got through in a hurry that time.
Been a big reason why Chicago just hasn't found that answer, and they're hoping that Caleb Williams is the guy.
Here's Love. Rifles it over the middle of Watson. In stride, and a beauty of a throw and run. Christian Watson up to the 35 that time.
Getting them off the field paramount all day today on these 4th downs.
Love looking, throwing, incomplete. Boy, he had Dobbs actually for a first down. It's 16 going down to 4. I think sleeves are okay if you want them. Here's the Bears looking to stay with the run, and Swift is going to have a first down. Packers send the house. Williams in trouble. Back foot throw to the corner. He throws it away. Jacobs, right side, dances to the middle. Good run from Jacobs. Pick up a first down.
For a number of reasons, Jacobs been in and out of the lineup as well.
Here's Jacobs on 3rd and short. First down and more for Jacobs as he plows through to deliver, and the drive continues. They go jumbo formation here. It is a fake. As you said, Tom, and he's got a man wide open, and it's caught for a big play and a first down. Josh Wiley. Blitz coming. Love has time. Floats one. Watson down there. No! Touchdown, Packers.
That Dennis Hausen play, you see all these bodies at the line of scrimmage. They choose to bring them all. That allows a one-on-one matchup with a receiver on a safety. Watson on Byard. Not a great matchup for Byard. You see Watson's speed.
3rd and 3. Williams rolling, in trouble. Here comes Gary. Throws one. It's caught. Luther Burden on the cross, and a beautiful throw and play from Caleb Williams. 4th and 1. It's a fake. Williams going to race to it. There's the speed from Caleb Williams, and he picks it up. Well, we told you how fast he is, and he made that one look easy getting around Rashawn Gary. Blitz coming. Williams dumps it off, looking for room. Swift makes the catch, and he's well short. Tackled at the 15. It's going to be 4th down and 7 as Bullard in there on the stop. 33 yards for him. Get the Bears on the board. And this kick is up and true. When they went to 55, they were no good. So closer than normal. Here's Love over the middle. Tight window throw, and it's complete to Musgrave. That's a first down in the Bears territory. Matthew Golden checks in at wide receiver. He's missed the last 3 games. The speedy rookie. Love loading up, going deep, down the field. Has a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Bo Melton and the Pack.
And here's Melton in the slot. It's a kind of a variation of cover 2, but there's nobody on the back half of the field.
Another play pass with Williams. Thinking about running, going to take off. Look at him fly. He's got a first down. That is what he is absolute best at. Bears just 1 of 7 on 3rd down. Here's Williams looking to change that, and he does with a strike over the middle to Loveland. One of his best throws of the day, and that'll keep the drive moving. Williams on the fake. Looking deep, not there, in trouble, runs away again, and now rifles one deep, and it's caught! A dart to Cole Kmet on the run, and a beauty
give him a chance to breathe. Go right back at it again.
Play fake. Williams looking, throwing. It is caught. Touchdown! Oh, Olamide Zaccheaus!
I like the idea of getting Caleb outside of the pocket. He's been so dangerous all day. Drops it down barely through the arms of Nixon in coverage and finds Zaccheaus. What a catch. What a great camera angle. Sidearm delivery through Nixon's arms and then finds Zaccheaus from the pylon cam.
Manungai up the cut, and he is in! What a run! Going in backwards from Manungai for 2, and the Bears are right back in it. Now Green Bay gets Jaden Reed back involved on the jet sweep. Makes the man miss, and he's got a first down. Well, Jaden Reed has such a big impact, that 4 touches on the opening couple drives, and finally gets back into it with a 15-yard run there. Here they line everybody at the line but one. Love on a play fake. Quick throw. Watson with the speed. Uh-oh! Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And then Christian Watson on Gardner Johnson on the slant. And that's just the open space. You put all those bodies at the line of scrimmage like the Bears defense did. There's no...
And it's no problem that he's delivered today. Now the Bears' turn with Caleb Williams on the roll. Fires on time and on target. It's Kmet again with a big catch on that last drive. And that's a good drive starter for a first down. Ja'Day Walker, rookie wide receiver on for the Bears, barely plays. Williams looking other side though. Fires another seed. It's a first down at Burden. Packers sending the blitz. Williams in trouble. Throws it away. Rashawn Gary and others in hot pursuit that time. Looking for another field goal. This one 41 yards away. Santos up, and it is perfect. So, Green Bay, the best third down team in the league. They're 6 of 9 today. Bears rush 4. Love just throws it out to Brooks in the flat. As a way to go, makes a man miss, but he's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th down and 4. 3rd and 1. Packers look a little confused. Manungai takes advantage in a big way for Manungai up to the 35. Swift, big hole up the middle. He goes for a first down. And this Bears, this offensive line. 6 out of the 7 plays in the drive or runs. They're going to try and fake here. A little shovel pass to Swift. Good block. First down. DeAndre Swift down to the 35. That was creative. Little underhander, but it worked for a first. They will run it to Swift, who's got another first down. And DeAndre Swift keeps it moving. 3rd and 8. Quick hitter inside. It's Burden looking for blocks. Has some. Sneaks through, and Burden's got a 1st and goal. 3rd and goal. Theo Bennett in alignment in motion. He gets cut. Williams floats it the other way. It's caught for a touchdown. Colston Loveland.
It's Loveland. He's over here. He slips inside of the tackle. Well, of course nobody's going to cover him. They don't even see him. Now he sneaks out the back. Can back to a run with those safeties deep.
There is the run to Jacobs, who makes a couple great moves for Jacobs, and that's a nice start.
You get to see what you're made of.
Here's Love. Play fake. Looking for Watson. Instead, it's Reed in the same area who makes the catch for a big catch and a first down against C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The Bears and Rams win. We'll see how it all shakes out. Bears came in today in the number 1 seed. 3rd and 1, Green Bay. Get to the outside. Jacobs. Can he get there? Swift denies him. He breaks through. Josh Jacobs taken down by the 5 by Bayard. 3rd and goal. It is Jacobs plowing up the middle. Josh Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
McLeod is the unblocked player on the top of the screen, and it's McLeod, not a big corner, very physical, going up against
Here is Caleb Williams on the play action, has some time and fires a dart and a completion to Burton, who makes a great spin move and is in Green Bay territory just like that. Williams senses, steps away, looking, fires, caught inside the 25. Oh my goodness, Devin Duvernay on the fake. Williams looking, throwing, it is intercepting! Keyshawn Nixon and the Packers will win it!
Hell of a football game. A lot of times it comes down, like I said, one guy's going to make it, one guy's not going to make it. Today was the Packers' day.
There's the handshake, and Matt LaFleur's Packers take over first place in the NFC North.